Imagine being a child with a rare genetic disease. So rare, not many people have ever even heard of it. Then by some twist of fate, another boy in the same town who's the same age has it too. As if that's not coincidence enough, a third turns up. Their chance meeting is raising eyebrows here in Texas and abroad. Welcome to Gatesville, spur capital of Texas. Home to one of the last drive-in theaters in the state, several prisons,
you have to get it down, okay?
And where the chances of a few boys putting up a lemonade stand on a hot summer day are pretty good.
What do y'all got here?
And y'all each get a straw each, and they're
get
free.
A straw?
But the odds of these three popping up in this small central Texas city,
Here's a big minnow.
Almost statistically impossible. Meet
KEGAN'S, LOGAN, Shaw. Friends.
7-year-old boys with a whole lot of personality.
Are you joking? I don't really know.
But little ability to fight off disease.
I get sick a lot. It's no fun having this, because you have to stay sick away from all your friends.
All three have the same rare genetic immunodeficiency known as
immunoglobulin. Immunoglobulin medium. I can't say it.
X-linked agammaglobulinemia, XLA for short.
They were diagnosed between 14 to 16 months old, so it's kind of the only life they've ever known.
Girls have 2 X's and boys have an X and a Y. So my mom, so I got my mom's X that don't work.
XLA is a non-contagious genetic immune system disorder.
They get the X chromosome from the mom that doesn't work at all. So all three of us moms have one that does not work, and that trans over to the child.
The result, a critically impaired immune system. Infections that are easy for other people to fight off will run nearly unchecked through the body of a person with XLA.
We have to sanitize so much. We change their toothbrushes weekly.
A chance meeting with anyone else who has XLA is slim, never mind having 3 children diagnosed with it in the same community. It's so unusual, it's attracted the attention of the national organization.
When I heard that the 3 of them were in this one town, in this one school, in really this one grade, I was just blown away. The odds of that happening are pretty astronomical.
The Immune Deficiency Foundation is working to increase diagnosis and treatment options for XLA and other primary immunodeficiencies through advocacy, education, and research.
Get sick.
You get sick?
Very easily.
Gotcha.
The boys are also spreading the word.
And y'all can follow us on Instagram.
Through social media and by giving themselves a name.
Gatesville Zebras, huh?
A long time ago in medical school, the doctors were taught when you hear hoofbeats, think horses. It was so that they would treat the obvious illness. But sometimes you have to think outside of the box and think about a zebra.
I gotta believe that when a mother gets that diagnosis, that's gotta be tough to take.
It's sickening. It's very hard. You immediately think to the future. What does that look like for him?
What it doesn't look like for the Zebras is this. 40 years ago, this was Hollywood's take on the short life of a Texas boy who lived in a germ-free bubble.
Most people have not heard of primary immunodeficiency diseases, so those who have might equate it with David Vedder, the boy in the plastic bubble who had another form of PI called SCID.
Unlike David Vedder, the boys don't need isolation to stay healthy, but they must be treated regularly with immunoglobulin therapy, plasma that's derived from the blood of 1,000 or more donors. Without it, they could get very sick or even die. Logan's treatments are delivered by subcutaneous injections. Logan and Keegan get theirs intravenously through a power port, small devices that are placed centrally into a main vein in the upper chest.
If I accidentally hit it too hard on something, because it's connected to my heart, I could die.
Are there things that you wish you could do that you're not able to do?
Yes, like play football, tackle football. I can't. I really want to.
Wise in some ways beyond their years,
I have a girlfriend. Me too. Me too.
they're focusing on all the things they can do, like raising awareness about and money for this little-known disease.
You gonna have that for life?
That's not easy to understand, hard to say, in a community where birds of a feather really do flock together. And three little zebras are counting on a cure. Because there's no newborn screening for XLA, experts say there's no way to really know how many cases exist. The number is estimated to be in the hundreds in the U.S. Meanwhile, the zebras are participating in a benefit walk next month to help those living with primary immunodeficiency diseases. To find out how you can help, go to our website at KWTX.com and click on the Find It button. In the studio, Tara Mergener, KWTX News 10.